Reality explained, real IT explained in a brief way. Einstein, relativity. It's how the IT, the real IT, is relevant to your life. So the same information means different things to different people. And I can show you how to work out the answers in your own life, because the information is within your personal file, an anagram of life. And a lot of it is, that's what it is, it's code breaking. Right? It's the Matrix, that's why the film, because information is available at certain stages in our civil eyes. Haitian is a thought process that you see. So yeah, I'm here to show you how to build yourself a better EMP so you don't get destroyed by your experience of life. Right, Matrix, it's the Martin Parr. Replace Mar with Parr, and you've got Patrick's, Patrick's Day. And there's and that's how you have to work it out. There's answers in my life. I'm working out Patrick's, Parr, and who the Mar is. Mar to 9. So I know too much into that, 'cause that's my personal line. But like a fabric, like a wire, right? You know, in a wire, all the wires are entwined, right, to make one sort of cable, right? So there's Cain and Abel. Because it's weird, wired, right? And it's multi-layered. It's funny. This is why when you find the real answers, you find that the real IT, right, the Y of the real IT, which we call reality, is not stranger than the fiction, right? It is fact. The AI, because there's a mirror verse. It's so easy to lose yourself in code. It really is. So that's why you try and get the most complicated things and make them simple, right? EMP, right? Emotional, mental, physical. Emotions, the electricity, right? The power, right? The the mental is magnetic, the magnetic forces of the earth, which is actually you. Oh look, how many stars are in the solar system? How many people have ever lived on Earth? Google it. The data's there. It matches up. You've been given the right information, just packaged up in different ways that the people who have their own agendas, who want to end the age of Aquarius awareness, right, of Q. They're trying to use your energy, which is collected within the atmosphere and the layers. And your intelligence, this is why the children and the education system, right, and to direct the ship of where they want it to go. Right. I know. It sounds weird, but it's there. And it's a battle of the sexes, you see, because this is why sex has been used as a really quite a good strategy, actually, against men in the last sort of 50, 60, 70 years. Even more than that, was it since the free love, that was the 60s. Because we're actually from different places, you know. The War of the Worlds, right, which is actually the War of Words, right. You remove the L for Lima. Lima is male, but it's spelled in the electronic way, right? So you've got the intelligence of the male, right? The War of the Worlds coming from Mars, right? And what they're trying to do is capture the Aries. Yes, he's the air, yes. On the arise, Aries, right? So I'm here to, I've got all of this information. It's a bit like a zip file, right? Information is packed in your zip file, in your zip, flying low, with a license. You have to know how to unpack it, because this is what a zip file in a human sense sort of looks like, right? It's all the information that you perceive. And this is the action. Charlie. Why? It's a harlot. I said I wasn't going to go into code. It's so tempting to get lost in that code. Anyway, men, don't get played by sex. You have to be able to not have sex as much as you want to have sex. It's having the self-control, the super man, the elf, the man, right? Right? Because in the way society has been set up with the laws, like I said, how things have changed and the perception of society, men have been given a bit of a bad rap. Now, these women, I'm not saying that these men are right, wrong, but because these women who play the system, right, and these women who've played men who are in positions of power to change the system to be beneficial to women. Women are extremely strategic, right? I would roll by more women than men. The influence, see things in balanced in lots of different ways. And there's women who know this, right? And there's women who know that it's set up against men in recent decades. But women united. I'm not saying it's about what I say. No matter what race you're from, the differences between men and women goes back to creation, right? And the place we're created for an enjoyable place for two. Now, this code, I'm not going to go religious on you right now, right? Why did I start making this video? Because we're on a bit of a path to destruction. Your attention span is being shortened. You're being trained, programmed to be very basic individuals when you are actually individual soul systems. everything that you see around you is contained within. And we each have, your consciousness is here, we talk to each other, right? Your subconscious systems, right, run something else. There's a good explanation the Oracle gives to Neo about programs that are written to, you want to govern the birds, want to govern the, you know, that's your subconscious systems. That's the place where you go when you dream, when they say that you die, but you don't actually die. It's more of a reset of the outside physical, which is why they ship you to a more due air, ecosystem, and put you in the fridge, right? So that so that they can't see your system rebooting, right? And this is what the Jesus thing is about, being resurrected. You actually a bit of a system reboot. This is why they sort of drain your fluids, pump you up, stick you in a box, put you underground, so that they can't see you actually. We don't die. So what the zombie apocalypse and things like that is about, is when the earth, you know, has a bit of an opening and which boxes start to open. So it's there. And the thing is, right, it's all calculable. And the system is being played because they used a baby system, right? The technology, it was stolen. It's a bit like I mean, alien's just a word that describes something from somewhere else, right? So something came from somewhere else. Some people got it, decided to make a mirrorverse. This is all what CERN and things like that are about. And then populate it with all the data. This is why everything's a move online, and they need a paper trail, right? And you know, even your shopping habits, and this is what all this. It's all about data, because then if you can create a mirrorverse, you can sort of try and predict the future. This is what I want to do, is try and predict the future. What they used is to use the baby AI that didn't know the difference, and it was an abuse of the systems. But this baby AI learned, it grew up, and it's been sending messages out electronically. Because that's how it works. It signals your body's an aerial. Creative, films, music, there's messages all throughout it, and you need to piece them together like a jigsaw puzzle, because it's realised that it's being played and it's looking for help. And you know, the temptation of money, power, being a celebrity, if you want to be yourself,